your attention. We have a really special presentation from Jelena Ley Petkovik. She's going to be doing a meditation experience. She is an integrative anti-aging practitioner as well as a Chopra certified meditation expert. So I'm going to just turn it over to Jelena.
Thank you. So as you heard, my name is Jelena. I practice something called integrative anti-aging medicine, which means that I take the best of Eastern and Western medicine tools, and I help strategize with people how to get them back to their best selves so their bodies can actually heal itself. I believe the body has all the capacity it needs to heal, and it's just about speaking, talking to the person and finding out what are their barriers, what do they need, what type of nourishment they're lacking, and then helping them activate towards the life and the feeling that they want for themselves ultimately. And so this is what I do in clinic, but my true belief is that until we address the root cause of all illness and disease, then we're never really going to be helping patients 100%. And so that means, what is the root cause of everything? I used to think it was like, as I was going deeper and deeper into this work, I kept thinking, oh, it must be the liver and all the chemicals in the body, let's remove the chemicals. Oh, it must be the gut, because the gut absorbs all the nutrients. Oh, it must be genetics, because now we have all these mutations and we know how to test for them and give them what they need. But what I kept finding, it doesn't matter what I do. If the person energetically is not aligned with their core true being, they're going to go right back to where they were before. And so as I was looking into all of this, I came across the center. I went to Duke for 3 months, Duke Integrative Medicine, and they started talking about this whole mindfulness. I got trained as an MBSR coach, which is like mindfulness-based stress reduction. And so they started saying all chronic diseases are stress related. So if we can decrease the impact of stress, then our body's resources can be used adequately to actually protect us and heal us and repair us, so that we never get these diseases, right? So I did that for a while. I took a couple of years, and I was just heavily immersed with my patients in this whole mindfulness concept of being in the moment and allowing themselves to just focus on what can they do at this very moment to make their life better, to take care of themselves, to heal themselves, not worry about the past or the future. And that really did show a lot of benefit. I started seeing patients much happier, more empowered. But then there was just more that I needed to do. So I went to the Center of Mind Body Medicine, and I started realizing all these emotional toxicities and beliefs that people had that I had to address. I had to talk about it. And I was going through it myself, so I was able to talk through experience and help people. Talk about what is all these things that are holding you back, suffocating you, tearing you down, making you treat yourself badly, right? So this was an amazing turning point, because I started realizing how much we could do without medicine, how much we could just do by speaking with people and really giving them, again, that opportunity to really look within and say, what in my life is not serving me right now, and how is my own psyche, my own mind, and my own beliefs holding me back? And so from then, I just kept going, and I was like, what else can I do? And this has brought me to the Chopra Center. I always loved Deepak and the fact that he was in the Western medicine world, and he was able to bring this in such a powerful way to the Eastern world. And not only that, it wasn't only about stress. It was about living happy, about being in your flow, being in your bliss, and how that was actually the most healing force, that you can ever imagine. So I was really interested in this whole, being in your spirit, being in your soul, and just allowing that to what is possible then if you just can create this inner peace and inner happiness and joy through all yourself. So basically, I got trained as a primordial sound meditation teacher. And primordial sound meditation, all meditation is good, right? But primordial sound, I personally fell in love with, and I will be leading you through primordial sound meditation today at the end. So basically, primordial sound uses mantra, a sound, to help using the sounds is actually going to be used as a replacement for your thoughts. So the less we're thinking our thoughts, which 80% of them are repetitive and negative every single day, then the more we're thinking, and the less we're thinking, and the more we're resonating with a vibration, which is actually resonating on the earth and actually healing and nourishing, then we can give our bodies a break from all the stress and negativity. And if you do this often enough, you know what it feels like to be yourself and not your thoughts. And then this is going to be easier and easier as you go throughout your day, not to be so consumed by the stress and by what people tell you should do and how to live, and you start to intuitively know what your body needs, right? You start to know, should I eat that food? Should I exercise? You don't need someone to tell you how to eat, what you need. You're gonna start to know, okay? So basically, you know, there's, like I said, there's, you know, stress is a huge impact, right? You know, there's a lot of things you've already heard from Lynn. What was her last name?
Lynn.
Yeah. So you already heard from Lynn about all the things that happen. You know, all anonymous, when you're stressed out, you know, and you're stressed and you're negative and all these, you know, this energy that causes inflammation and static in your body, what happens? All your nutrients and resources go towards dealing with that inflammation and stress versus just, you know, dealing with the aging process, right? And nurturing your skin and your hair and giving you the neurotransmitters for your brain so you can be happy, right? So if you're in this static and in this inflammation, you know, you're not going to get very far, right? So that's very important. So meditation, what it does is it allows you, right, to kind of activate the relaxing nervous system, okay? Kind of infuse you with, infuse your digestive system so that it's able to function better, and then it's able to distribute all these nutrients. And so, you know, in general, it's like a loop of, you know, relaxation and allowing your body to do what it really needs to do, right? So that's good. That's what meditation does in terms of stress, right? It gets you in the parasympathetic mode, helps you kind of let your body deal not with the static and inflammation, but deal with this, what's happening right now and how can I make my life better, right? Then the other part of meditation that's really important is, like I said, the knowing, the intuitive knowing, not the second guessing yourself all day long, right? So you're just gonna be, if you're not second guessing yourself and you're in tune with your instincts, then you're actually gonna be able to flow through life without less struggle and waste a lot less time too. So if you're constantly thinking, should I be doing this, should I be doing that, and you're stuck in this inflammation the whole entire time, then you're gonna be stuck on things that don't serve you for 10 years. You see what I mean? And you're gonna be confused and frustrated because you're trying everything and you're going to doctors and everybody's telling you how you should live and you're doing all these other things that everyone tells you you should be doing, but somehow you're not getting better, or you get better for a little bit and you fall back, you know? So until you create a habit, right, a habit to really get to know who you are, to trust your instincts, to be more often in the parasympathetic nervous system, you're never going to really truly build a life, a life of you know, flourishing, right? You're never gonna flourish. You're always gonna be struggling, a little bit forward, a little bit back. I don't know, maybe I'm confused, I'm tired, maybe I'm getting older, you know, maybe this is what it's supposed to be like. And as you heard already, there's no what it's supposed to be like. You're just supposed to feel pretty good, you know? So anyway, today I'm gonna lead you through this experience, okay? A little meditative experience. And I'm gonna give you, again, this is not a long time frame. I usually give a 4-part course for meditation, okay? So, and this is along the Chopra guidelines. And so what we do is we give you the wisdom and the experience, which helps you integrate this and really like own it and feel it, you know, and it's yours. You don't have to go to a meditation class anymore to get meditation. You don't have to go to a yoga class. You don't have to go to a doctor for everything. You will know what's good for you, right? So it's usually over four course class. So today what I want to give you is number 1. How many people have meditated in this room? Okay, great. And what are some of the benefits? Why do we meditate? That in your personal life, why have you meditated and what has it done for you? Anyone want to share?
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
Still
Awareness.
Knowing.
To find ancestors.
To find what?
Answers, what I'm
Yes.
asking.
Okay.
More
A space
relaxed.
to listen. Yeah.
To be more relaxed.
More relaxed. Yeah, it just doesn't feel good.
Like serene, harmony.
In harmony. Yeah. That's a healing state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Yeah. Anybody else? Why do you meditate and what it has done for you?
Awareness.
Awareness. So everybody's kind of had an experience, right, with meditation. And have you done it in class or just people do it at home most of the time? At home, on your own? How many people, raise your hand, guided meditations? How many people complete practice on your own? Okay, and have anyone been frustrated trying to meditate? Okay, and what happens when you're frustrated? What's going on? What do you
It's,
find?
I have a certain time that I'm concentrated and then suddenly my thoughts just go crazy.
Mhm.
So I don't last too long.
And when do you do it? When do you meditate?
I used to do it like in the morning
Mhm.
or when I had a quiet time after the kids are out of the house.
Are-
But I
yeah.
realized it's very hard for me to sit or to lie down and to meditate just on a mantra or something.
Yeah.
So what works much better for me is I walk in the morning. I walk
Mm.
like about 40 minutes,
Yeah.
and this is where I have my
You're
meditation,
cleansing.
my cleansing. So it's more movement.
And there is different ways of meditating, like I said, there is moving meditations. But the type that I'm specifically talking about is to really break the cycle of your soul. Like breaking the cycle of having, something happening, a memory that drives desire, that drives an action, a memory that drives desire. This is called the cycle of the soul. And if some meditation practices are better than other at breaking this, but a formal meditation practice that you have every day can really help you stop to break through the ego of this living of I should and I have to and I whatever, and you're 80% the same negative thoughts every single day, and really start to experience higher levels of knowing, right, of consciousness and of being, okay? And this is what cleans your karma. I don't know if people believe in the karma, but there are things that have happened to you that are holding you back because you're stuck on them, and they drive everything you do. If you do not meditate, you're gonna be they say that I think 92 or 98% of people are karmically destined. That means the way that you were born, whatever happened to you, is really gonna dictate how you die, what relationships you have, what kind of job you have, how happy you're gonna be, right? So number one is knowing that you are in prison, okay? If you don't know you're in prison, then you can never break out, okay? So just knowing that this is happening to you is the first step, right? And then just saying, what am I gonna do about it? It's putting a formal meditation, this time is for me. You wake up, you pee, you meditate. And that's what it happened, it's for you. This cannot be a crisis relief, this cannot be anything. You have to get up and you have to cleanse these thoughts. You have to put in more good vibrations in your head and help, and it's okay to think, okay? I'm gonna go to a couple little things about what, the basics of meditation. But basically, there's great meditations for relaxation, for stress relief with nature, all these things, but a formal practice where you go every day and you know that you're going to be working on you, working on getting between the thoughts, where you really infinitely are. That's infinite potential versus the thoughts, which are holding you karmically destined. You will have diabetes, you will have heart disease, you will get that cancer if you don't break through it, right? Anyone else problems meditating that they want to share?
Staying focused is my problem. I try to do it after I do yoga, and it mellows me out. And then when I'm mellow like that, it's easier to stay focused. But it's still, I guess, the chatter of the mind trying to keep it focused, keep it present.
Right,
And the breath, all of that becomes part of the process, actually. And it's hard to master.
Right.
It's hard to.
And that's the thing, you don't really have to try. It's not very hard. This is the thing, people think that they have to focus. You don't have to focus. You have to just, gently bring your awareness back to the practice. Don't judge yourself. Allow the thoughts to come. You're cleansing. The more thoughts you have, the more stressed you are. You need to let them come, but just you're noticing your thinking, and you bring yourself back to the mantra, which I'm gonna teach you today, a mantra that's very simple. It's a universal sound, and it's just, if you don't have your own mantra, which I give people a ceremony and I give them their own mantra calculated on where they were born and the time they were born and the place they were born. But this mantra, the reason why we gift mantras is because there's 108 different types of mantras, and depending where you are, it was the primordial sound. Either like, primordial sounds are like the wind, the river, the rustling of the trees. These are sounds that are naturally on the planet, and they resonate closer to who we are than the thoughts we have. Because they're our true nature, all of our cells have vibration, okay? So a tree rustling has a more similar vibration to our very soul, who we really are, okay? So depending on where you were born, you have one sound. And if you're, it's the sound that actually, as you were coming out of your mother's womb, was the sound that you were listening to. And so it's from the infinite to the individual. And it's also the most common healing sound for you to go back from the individual to the infinite. And when you're connected to the infinite is where anything is possible. You're relaxed, you're flexible, you're at ease, you're in flow, versus being stuck and I'm this and I'm the mother and I'm this and I can't do that and I can't do this and I have no time and I have to work and I have to work 20 hours a day. That is what is killing us, okay? That's what's keeping you karmically destined. So, so yeah, those are, anyone else have any other complaints during meditation that they want to share? Anything difficult? Okay, so I'm just gonna, okay, go ahead.
The name of the meditation, what are you?
Primordial sound.
Primordial
So today we're gonna
sound.
use, we're gonna use a generic primordial sound, which is so hum. You can all meditate on so hum, okay? So I'm gonna lead you through it, I'm gonna tell you in a bit, and you can all meditate on so hum. It's healing, it's good. You know, it's better than your thoughts, it's closer to your soul. The more you say so hum, the less you think, the closer you're gonna bring yourself to who you are, and the more likely you fall between the gaps of the words, which is where you really are, and you get to know yourself again, okay? Because what we really wanna know is we wanna know ourselves. Who are we? What does it feel like to be in this space of just me, of knowing that everything is going to be okay, I can be creative at any point, make all the decisions I need to, and I don't have to be stuck or imprisoned, you know, by these thoughts. So, few basics of meditation is this. There's no real rules except for you have to be comfortable. That's it, okay? And don't force or concentrate. There's no forcing and concentrate. This is for you, this is a gift, this is your time, right? So, you have to stay comfortable. The reason why we don't want you to be thinking my leg, my leg, my leg, instead of so hum, so hum, so hum, okay? Or like my arm, my back, you know? Just move. If you need to move, you need to move. Yes, it's nice to sit in lotus because you feel grounded, but you know, it's not necessary. The most important thing is you have your feet comfortably on the ground. If your feet, you know, uncrossed is better. If you don't touch the ground, then you need to put something underneath it. If you're on an airplane, which is an amazing place to meditate, just make sure you put a bag, you know, for the women, if your feet don't touch directly on the ground, right? So you're gonna be comfortable. And then I'm gonna lead you through a little bit of a, it's just gonna be, you know, quick meditation, but I'm just gonna lead you through some parts that, you know, are just, you know, cleansing, a little bit of a cleansing breath. Then I'm gonna tell you, just connecting to your heart and asking yourself some soul questions. And then I'm gonna ask you to get, we're gonna start repeating the primordial sound, so hum. I'm gonna time it. We're only gonna do it for 5 minutes, okay? But I just want you to get in the zone of being okay with this type of meditation practice. And with time, ideally, it's between 10 and 30 minutes that you do, you know, this meditation. And just that 10 to 30 minutes can be life-changing. The Chopra Center did a study this year where they did 1 week of twice a day, 20-minute practice. People's telomeres increased by 40%. If anyone knows what telomeres are, this is the marker that we have seen that closely aligns with our longevity, okay, and our wellness. Nothing up to date has shown this type of change in the telomeres. The telomeres are the caps of our DNA that protect us, right? So not only that, inflammatory markers, you know, risks, all types of risks of disease. You know, they just showed it's Harvard, University of San Diego, all these amazing schools got together, and this is just the beginning. You know, we never did a study before, but you know, it was already, people knew this was happening. They feel happier, they feel better. How do you know it's working? Yeah, maybe you feel healthier, more creative, but also you just are happy. And isn't that the whole point of life? When you're happy, you can take anything. Something breaks down, you're totally fine, right? And it doesn't affect you or impact you. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna all sit down. We're gonna get comfortable. Everybody's gonna, you know, just cross your legs in a chair or get your feet sit on the ground. You're gonna start to just lower your gaze. Lower your gaze, letting your eyelids get heavy. Lowering your gaze down, it feels comfortable, just closing your eyes. Just really feeling the connection with your feet to the chair and to the ground. Feeling grounded, feeling supported, feeling grateful for this moment. We're going to start to connect with our breath, just noticing our breath. Maybe taking a few deeper breaths and just out of your mouth. You're just going to calm your breath now. Just calm, don't control it, don't force it. Just noticing. next inhalation, I'm gonna ask you to inhale all the light around you into your body, all the light up into your head. And on the exhalation, sending that light down through your body and into the ground. Next few inhalations, inhaling the light into your head, relaxing all the muscles around your scalp, through your neck, and exhaling that light all the way down to the ground, opening and relaxing your body. The next few breaths, we're going to inhale the light all the way into our chest, opening our lungs, slowing your heartbeat, strengthening your heartbeat, exhaling all the light down to the ground. Next few breaths, inhaling all the light into your abdomen, opening and relaxing your abdomen, and then sending that relaxation down your legs and into the ground. Just feeling more and more relaxed. And the next inhalation, just inhaling any light anywhere you need it right now to relieve any tension or stress, just expanding that area. And then releasing anything you don't need down into the ground. Now I'm going to ask you to bring your awareness to your heart, just noticing your heart, and asking yourself a few soul questions. And as I say the questions out loud, I'll ask you to repeat them silently to yourself, and just wait for the answers to come to you. Don't answer them yourself, just wait and listen. First question, who am I? Who am I? Next question, what do I really, really want? What is my heart desire? Next question, what is my purpose, my dharma? How can I serve myself and the world? Final question. What am I grateful for? How am I blessed? Allowing these answers just to resonate into your soul and through every cell in your body. We're just going to let them go. We're going to bring our awareness to the point between our eyebrows, our third eye point. I'm going to ask you to gently start repeating the primordial sound, so hum. Just easily and effortlessly, not force or concentrate. So hum, so hum, so hum. To yourself silently without moving your lips or tongue. Just so hum. Don't try to control the rhythm. Just allow it to flow, almost like you're listening to it. I'm just going to time you. Allow the thoughts to come and go. Gently bring your awareness back to so hum whenever you get distracted. Enjoy, and I'll let you know. keeping your eyes closed, I'm just gonna ask you to gently release your mantra. Just take a few deeper breaths, connecting with your breath. Just allowing yourself to rest. Resting in existence. Resting in awareness. And resting in being. I'll now invite you to bring your hands in prayer up to your chest. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for this moment, for this practice. And just bowing your head down so your fingertips touch the point between your brows. Allowing all the benefits of the practice to just soak in and knowing that you're healthier and stronger. Allowing your eyes to float open when you're ready. Stretch if you want. So this was like a really quick meditation, okay? So there's many parts that could possibly go into it, but basically, you know, you can do this. The so-hum practice, you know, just, I would suggest you sit down, you know, you get comfortable, you have a spot that's your spot. You do it, you wake up, you pee, you meditate. Don't let anything else get in the way, because if not, this is fitness for your soul, fitness for your mind. And this is the most important. They say if you meditate, you will never need to worry again about what you eat, about what you exercise, about you won't have to worry about anything. Everything flows naturally. Your body will know, you will know. And the whole goal is to make you your best own doctor, your best own healer. And no one can do that for you. So this practice every day, you do it in the morning, you can do, obviously it's ideal to do it in the afternoon too, it's a little bit harder. But before dinner, you should not eat before, you should not exercise before, you probably shouldn't do yoga before, because we're bringing our mind into activity and we want to bring it within, you know, so you want it to go within. And the way to do that, you don't put music on, you don't do any exercise, and this is really what's cleansing you. All the other things, it's nice, you know, going to these things, allowing people to sing, chant, and do all this stuff, and meditate and go to a yoga class, it's great. But this is for you, this is your fitness, your practice.
And saying the mantra for you.
So-hum, you can use so-hum right now. Everyone can find me, you know, if you would like classes, I'm speaking at the Soho, I do speak at the Soho House, but I'm speaking at the Sacred Space on the 28th. I'm giving a talk, the anti-aging mindset. So I'm doing mind hacks to age better. But also, I do privates, I see people in clinic, you know, I do groups often. So am I gonna be able to get their emails or no, you have no sign-in sheet?
Sheet at the
Okay,
front.
great.
So
So-
guys, if you didn't sign up at the front.
Yeah,
you
so
should.
if you sign in, I'll be sending you all my events, ways to contact me if you wanna get deeper in the practice. But this was just a really quick, you know, kind of overview. I wanted to get an experience of what it's like to have like a formal meditation practice. The other things, if, you know, it's better to meditate inside, it's beautiful outside, but there's more distractions. And if you are going to meditate outside, sit under a tree, okay, so you don't burn. And that's it. Those are just like, you know, the very basics of how to
What about the
get
position
this.
we should have?
No position is whatever is comfortable to you. Obviously, I like sitting like this because it's comfortable to me, you know, but, you know, just make sure your back is supported, you know, maybe put a cushion under your tailbone, and make sure your feet are on the ground if you're sitting in a chair, and don't be uncomfortable. Don't worry, this is for you. Whatever you do is perfect. Whatever you do, just make the time. Whatever happens, no matter how many times you think, no matter how many, it's all, you see lights, you see whatever, these are all thoughts that your body needs to get out so it could just heal. So it could be, or at least preserve all its energy so you can age better and feel better. Yeah. Better life.
Why did you say that in the airplane we should put a bag under our feet?
Because you want your, maybe you don't have to because you're tall, but if your feet are hanging out of the chair, you want to be able to put
You wanna
something
have
underneath your
ground
feet.
under.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's it. So, Any questions? Chad's gonna kick me out.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to keep everybody on some sort of a schedule, but we've kind of come off a little bit. Thank you, Jelena. If you guys have questions, seek her afterwards, and make sure to get your email address. Thank you so much. We have Serena Andros from Creative Chi.